the Bulls off the tip. So with Nowitzki sitting on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got Stephen Curry. Irving is out there with Dennis Rodman. Then it's Ewing, and it's Jordan in at the 2 guard.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
Thomas, no luck.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Rodman, and then Rodman with the jam.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's Hill. The Bulls getting the bucket. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said?
Hill against Irving. Looking to end the run, and the basket is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Here's Hill, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Patrick Ewing.
And the word you got to use is explosive out there when talking about Grant Hill. He's one of those guys who doesn't wait for the game to come to him. He goes out and just makes things happen.
Both free throws good from Hill. It's been a quick start here for Chicago. 6-point game. And then slammed in by Jordan.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
Enzo Thomas will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense there from Irving. Stolen by Dumars. 18 feet out. The rebound by Jordan. Chicago with the ball. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And then Rodman with the dunk.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead. But you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. Outside Hill. There's a good screen. Dumars the pass to Thomas. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Curry. Here's Lanier. Hammers it down right over the D.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
Grant Hill grabs the miss. Pistons trailed by 8. Dumars with it. Guarded now by Irving. With the step back. Fires the 3. Rebound, Julius Irving. And so here is Chicago. Rodman in the high post. And he makes that one. Rodman's got 6.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Now, here's Dumars. Nothing on the board. The drive by Hill. Plenty of space. And he connects with the jumper.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Curry kicks to Jordan. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Jordan's got his second basket.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap here.
And the basket by Hill.
Well, once he gets a step to the rim like that, it's going to take more of a defensive effort to force the miss.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Now, here's Thomas. The Pistons working the ball around now. They set the pick. And stolen by Jordan. Irving with the ball. Isaiah Thomas covering. And Curry with the stuff.
I mean, is there anything Steph Curry doesn't do?
And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Trailing by 13. Irving against Hill. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Dumars. It's not going to go for him. Jordan with some nice D. Driving to the basket. And Jordan slams it home.
And the way Jordan attacks, the ferocity of his drives, does an exceptional job scoring after contact.
Now, here is Hill. He's got 6. Lanier, that's good.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Rodman. Bird comes in for Irving. Edwards has come in for Michael Jordan. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Stephen Curry. Three-pointer, Bird, no good on the shot. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. To the inside, Rodman, and then Rodman with the dunk.
And if there's one thing Dave Bing excels at, it's finding the open man. His passes are precise, whether he's on the move or standing still. I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Dennis Rodman, he's been the guy making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Right. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Bulls?
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
So with Johnson on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Bird. Ewing is out there with Durant. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Doncic in at the point guard.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
In the corner, Billups with it. Another 3 for Detroit.
And Billups is a shoot-first point guard, someone ready and willing to let that one fly.
Outside, KD. For 3, Edwards. The basket good off the assist from Durant. KD's got 3 assists now in this one. And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Kevin, back to you.
Yep, a star on the rise. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Dumars, he's checked in for Rodman. Bird dishes to KD. Bird looking it over. Oh, Bird flies in.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Dumars against Bird. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For Detroit, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Grant Hill, he's checked in for the Pistons.
You really don't even have to watch him at the line. Just listen for the net.
Doncic passes to Bird, to the paint, and Patrick Ewing with the slam.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Outside Dumars. Back to Billups. There's the three. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And they double up Doncic. It's Durant on the wing. That's good, and Ewing with the assist. Ewing's got 3 assists in the game.
Silky corner shot by Durant. He is so confident in his ability to hit from that range.
Billups passes to Hill. Plays it up and banks it in. Hill's got 8.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
A fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
And dependable at running the offense. Billups just understands his teammates depend on him to get them involved.
Edwards, no good. Pistons trail by 16. Outside, Billups. Hill against Edwards. And it's Hill with the jam.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Doncic, no good. And it's Detroit's ball. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Substitution for your Pistons.
And Chicago has possession in the dunk by Doncic.
And sometimes defenses sleep on Doncic's ability to elevate. He is capable of throwing it down.
And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for Detroit. It's a 16-point game. Timeout called the Pistons. Robinson's checked in for the Bulls. Garnett comes in for Kevin Durant. Hill finds Rodman. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Dumars a screen on Doncic. Outside Hill. Here he goes. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
From the top of the key, Kevin Garnett grabs the miss. The Bulls leading by 16. Out to Edwards. It's stolen by Hill. There's 1:26 left in the first half. And good that time. Hill's got 12 points in the game.
And making it look easy right now. When Hill finds his rhythm, well, he keeps in attack mode.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
Edwards gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Outside Hill. The kick out to Dumars. Inside, Embiid. Robinson with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson. And the Pistons making a change here.
Substitution for your Pistons.
Hill has the open look. That one is good again. He sits straight from the floor with the basket.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look for him.
Pass to Wallace. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Wallace has got his first 2 points.
And as one of the strongest guys in the league, that's where Wallace wants to operate, down in the paint.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Oh, and the jam by Bird.
Oh my. I mean, that nearly brought the backboard down with that slam.
Well, don't you think, Ray, that's always a possibility when he's the one to finish?
No doubt.
Well, that's what poor defense will get you. They deserve to get dunked on there.
It's Hill on the wing. Just 3 on the clock, and it's Hill with the jam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And we finished one half of basketball. It's the Bulls up by 12. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Please, direct your attention now to set up court. And get ready for the game. Kept thinking about it, thinking about the shot.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. And you know, Grant Hill has been really making it happen, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
We've got Wallace. Thomas is out there with Dumars. Then there's Hill, and it's Lanier in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group for Detroit right now.
This is just what Bird does. He makes shooting from range look easy.
Hill passes to Wallace. Outside Hill. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Doncic kicks to Bird. Garnett with a screen on Dumars. Bird's shot is good.
Well, clearly some sort of defensive breakdown there. He is not the kind of guy you give room to at the arc.
Back to Thomas. Takes a shot at the elbow. Again, the miss by the Pistons. The Bulls leading by 18. And here's Bird for three. Rebound by Wallace. Dumars with it. Robinson picks him up, and the shot goes in. Lanier's got 6.
Well, offensively, he's doing his best to keep them in this game, but they might need someone else to step up as well.
Three-pointer, Bird. Again, the miss by Bird. And so Thomas will bring it up for Detroit. It's stolen by Edwards. Stolen by Dumars. Chalk up 2 there. 6 points for him.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Pass to Bird. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. And the Bulls lead by 17.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Chicago making some changes. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Robinson. Rodman comes in for Garnett. And it's Stephen Curry in for Luka Doncic. Hill inside. Defended by Bird. Spins. And it's Hill with the jam.
Hello. I mean, that's what I call a move.
That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring down low. And Rodman with the slam.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Wallace outside. Outside Hill. Pass to Thomas. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Rodman with the rebound.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. Thomas sets a screen for Wallace. Pass to Hill. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And here's Bird for three. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else. Well, sometimes you need more than just your stars, though. They've got to run something to get the other guys good looks.
Buries it from three-point range. Edwards got 8 points.
Well, look, Edwards plays with a lot of confidence, which makes him deadly off the catch.
Outside Thomas. Great tee that time from Edwards.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Well, once Edwards saw his opening, it was game over. He delights in sticking it to you like this.
There's 1:17 left here in the third quarter. It's Thomas, high post. Curry meets him. The kick out to Dumars. To the right side. Lets it fly. That shot off. Bird with some nice D. And Curry has it in the corner. Edwards passes to Curry. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
A three-point specialist can't let Curry get any space to fire from the corner. That's a recipe for disaster.
Hill against Bird. Hill kicks to Wallace. Wallace with a screen on Bird. Here's Hill. Detroit, no good that time either. To the middle. Here's Rodman. Rebound by the Pistons.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet. Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls ahead by 20. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Well, that is what coaches want from their point guards. Set others up, play the game the right way.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Irving on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Bird out there with Dennis Rodman. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Edwards in at the 2-guard spot. Curry with the steal. And here we go. Fast break, and Bird's got it. And Rodman gets it to go. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Chicago.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Detroit making a switch. Lambier's checked in. Michael Jordan, he's checked in for the Bulls. Here's Curry going inside and fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2. Grant Hill picks one up.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
And he makes both free throws. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Yes, that goes in.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
They get it back. Wembanyama.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
So it's the Pistons now. Pass to Hill. Over Bird. And there's Grant Hill on the assist by Billups. Hill's got 24.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
Jordan wide open. Drains the three-pointer.
There's a ferocity and intensity to Jordan, but he also has the finesse and skill.
Hill passes to Billups. Good, nice job down low. Billups has gone 3 of 6 shooting from the field, 50% so far. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And a big man who moves like a guard. Wembanyama is an absolute terror when he slices inside.
Up top, Lambier. Outside, Billups. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Rodman. Rodman with the block.
And the thing about Rodman, he's more of a position player defensively, but that time reaching up to swat it away. Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Curry against Billups. Pass to Dumars. On the wing, Rodman with the rebound. Rodman's got his 4th rebound with that last one here. Oh, the power on that throwdown! Wow!
Yeah, the explosive doesn't even begin to describe it. Jordan simply flying.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Outside Dumars. From 10 feet out, and the jumper is on the mark. And Chicago has possession. Curry kicks to Rodman. His three-pointer's off the mark. Now the Pistons with it. Now here's Billups. Pass to Dumars. And Dumars throws it down.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. Bird outside. Here's the 3. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, the rebounding battle tells the story. There's a big gap between them right now.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
He is cold-blooded, drops the dagger, piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Hill up top. Bird covering. Hill, no good. And here are the Bulls now. Oh, and the jam by Bird.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Billups, a screen on Bird. On the wing, Hill, defended by Bird. And the basket by Hill.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Here's Curry. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
And Billups gets it to go.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
A nice shot by Jordan.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game,